How we doing today, folks? My name is Raven, and welcome back to another Raevan Winch Sightlines video. I got a lot of positive feedback from the first map, so continuing on to the second map here, we have Citadel. I also got a request to maybe show general support areas that I tend to stick around on the map. Spots that I tend to hang around a little bit and support my team from a little bit of a distance, but if you guys know me and have seen me play, then you know that I ain't afraid to run up and get some close range shooting in. Hashtag Bodkin point. But anyway, jumping right into it here, we are going to head and start off at Encampment. So starting off with Encampment Extraction over here, we start in the bottom left corner of the map. If you spawn on Encampment side, you can easily get to this spot. If you don't and you're on town, well, this might not be the spot for you. Either way, I think I don't personally like this spot too much, but it is one I have found. If you do come up here, you do get a nice little sight line on the winch. It helps if they ping, because their heads kind of hide in the grass there. It's an easy shot for your ult. You can get some people running down from A if the spawn point where it is here right now, inside the garrison there. If the enemy team has that, and they're running out of there, you could try to pick them off there, or even coming straight down that way. But I don't really like this spot because there's so many tents in the way, and you actually can't even support. I mean, you could try to hit one if they come up there, but you can't even support if they start coming down from like those stairs or up on that spawn. Yeah, I just don't really like the spot, but it is one if you want to use it. And oh, also the closest arrow replenishment is like right there on the other side of that fence up the hill a little bit, or on the winch itself. So yeah, for me, not a spot I'd like to use. Moving up a little bit, right next to the garrison A spawn, or you could use this if the spawn is up a little further by the portcullis, up that way. But this is pretty much my bread and butter go-to spot if either team is extracting here at Encampment. If you come right up here on the stairs, it also helps if you kick the door in toward the inside here. If you kick the door out this way, and then you come and aim in at the spot, you actually get clipped. The camera gets clipped into the door, so you have to move up a little bit, but it doesn't really bother you too much, then that's fine. Either way works, but as you can see right there, there's the winch. You can shoot through these leaves here. You can get a clear shot on that person, and it's a little bit of an adjustment for this one because you kind of have to hit it right over that tent, but it's a spot you can easily pick off both people if they keep trying to winch at it. And if you have control of the spawn, well, that's even better. But if they start contesting you for the spawn, this spot's not going to work out too well. You can also see them coming across here if they start spawning and running through all the tents down there. You can catch them right there if you got a good shot as well. So moving just a little bit further up, this one you're on top of the rope right here along the wall. You can get a shot. It's a little bit of a tough angle, as you can see right there, right through just a little bit of an opening between the crane with all the wood on it and the spot right there, the wall. But you can use this if you want. This typically is a good general support side as well. Again, you can hit them coming through the tents over there, and you can call out for your team if that's the spawn point there, on right over there, and you're holding this angle. It's like the same case over there. Lastly, if you're in a desperation attempt, you're coming from town spawn and you don't have control over here, you run through the portcullis this way, you can get a desperation ultimate. These guards are in the way. An ultimate shot right about there.
Here.
Ignore the guard ping. Right about there, and you could take out both of them. You probably could get a normal arrow shot on just the one on the right side of the winch right there, but like I said, it's pretty much a desperation shot at this point.
Enemy hunter. Enemy brawler.
Alright, moving on to Woodland Bridge Extraction. If by some kind of craziness the chest ends up here and getting extracted, which it rarely does, it's pretty much either encampment or town, but if the chance arises, this first spot is a good one if you're on this side, or if you have control of this side, or if you just want to run over here anyway, if you have the time to get over here. Like if your home spawn is town, yet you have control of A and they're not capturing it, well, you can spawn here. And if it's in the garrison, it's close enough, you can spawn here. Come running over to the stairs right here, and I can't take credit for this spot. Actually, Colonel Regis, shout out. He showed me this one. if you line it up right here, there's this little like moon sort of semicircle. It gives you literally a perfect just sight line right to the winch. Boom, 1 and 2. It's honestly a really good spot, and I actually didn't know about it, so thank you, Colonel Regis. Now if I ping the winch again and we run over here, you can kind of get a shot over here, but if you just move a little bit over this way, yeah, you can fire your arrows straight through there, right to the winch. You should be able to see their heads, and it should be an easy 2 kills. Moving on to the middle here, if B spawn is down there, and you have control of it, and you need to make a desperation shot, well, this one's pretty self-explanatory. You just come to the middle of the bridge here, and you move either a little bit to the right or the left. You could take out 1 or 2, and if you have your ult, obviously that's an easy 2 kills as well. That spot is fairly straightforward. This one's a nice little spot if you're running out of keep, or again from B. If you come to, it just went away, but if you come to these stairs, you can get a shot on the left side of the winch. The right side, you're not going to be able to hit. There actually is a little kind of wall-ish part on the edge of that bridge there that you will hit every time, so it's good for 1 person. Lastly, this one seems pretty straightforward to me as well. If you have town spawn side, this is an easy one straight to Woodland Bridge. I don't know how many people know about the spot. I mean, like I said, I think it's pretty straightforward, but because no one really extracts here often, it's unused. So you can see right there, easy 2 kills. Now if you wanted to get real creative, if you have the B spawn up here in the church and you need to get a desperation shot toward Woodland Bridge, you can come out the front doors, either left side or right side, and you can actually shoot through the portcullis here. As you can see, you didn't hear anything because I didn't hit it. That's what it's going to sound like if you hit it. So either way, you can thread a regular arrow through, or you can even use your ultimate.
Find its mark.
Look at that. Direct impact. Now finally, we have the town extraction. I'm going to be honest, guys, there's really no spots for Raevan here. Overall, I hate this map as a Raevan player who sits back and snipes, because you really don't have too many angles, and there's just a lot of clutter in the way of you trying to shoot people. So the only real kind of, I guess, 2 sort of 1 spot that's good and is a straight shot to the winch is right here on the top of the stairs, just outside the keep. And if C spawn is right outside the portcullis over there, you come over to this little corner here. If you're up here, aim through this little crook. You can see the winch is right there. You can't hit the guy on the right side. You can hit the guy on the left side. You will not be able to hit a headshot, however. You must use your ultimate. So this really is only an ultimate spot. If you want to get an actual shot, then we simply move down here, right on this little corner. Now, you can hit the one guy on the left. Again, though, you cannot hit the guy on the right. Therefore, town, you're kind of screwed and just need to rely on your close range shooting if you really want. So if we wanted to look at more kind of just general overall support positions, again, there's not many here on town. Hold on. But if we are extracting here and I'm trying to defend, then I will sit back kind of in this area. This way I can see left clearly. I can see right there clearly. Top of the stairs. We can look this way, see if there's another Raevan over there. Anyone running down, you can catch them right here. And you can turn to see if they're in the window or this door right here. But again, you're going to have to rely on your close range shooting most of the time down here in the town. This one's tough, guys. If we're moving around in the middle of the plaza here, kind of toward church or even, you know, Garrison Keep, this sort of whole area, there's not a whole lot of spots where I'll just kind of stand up or crouch up and sit. I kind of just tend to move around a lot here, but I mean, obviously the sniper tower over there or the little ledge right here can be used to catch anyone running around if you see them before they see you. And the last little general support spot that I know of that I really kind of sit in, or I tend to spend more time still than moving, is right here in the garrison. If it's on encampment side and they're running over from town, well, you can come crouch here on the edge of the little pole and get some good shots on people coming through. Or if, let's say, you have control of A spawn and they keep spawning over here in the permanent, then, and there's a team fight or something going on here, not there, down there where the chest, if the chest comes out that way, then it's really nice up here. You can run back inside to grab arrows by the dining hall and you just get some good shots off. You can also, if you want, if you're feeling a little froggy, try and get a ultimate shot over there. You have to arc it though a little bit. A straight shot's gonna go too far past the winch, so good luck with that. So that'll do it for this map, guys. I know Citadel's a really tough map for Raevan players, and like I said, especially ones to sit back and snipe. You just have a lot of clutter in your way, and it's kind of hard to maintain a zone and continually support from it. So personally, I tend to move around a lot on this map, other than the general just straight winch sightline spots that I point out to you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Remember to subscribe if you aren't yet, and be sure to check out my Twitter, my Patreon, and even my Discord. Links to those, as always, are in the description below. So thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.